Well, the summer of 2016 has been very busy for staff, and actually it wasn't so much summer as it was spring, and a big part of that activity was with our forestry folks. And here today to tell us more about what some of that activity has been is Shiloh Hatcher, who's the forestry manager with the city of Greeley. Great to have you back, Shiloh.
Hi, good morning.
I do know your name. I really do. So as I mentioned, you guys have been, when I say guys, I mean the forestry folks, have been very busy this year, primarily getting some trees out there into the parks and neighborhoods. I know there's been a lot of changes and fluctuations in kind of what our treescape looks like throughout Greeley.
Yeah, it's the last 5 years, for whatever reason, every year we get into the new spring and we say this has got to be the craziest year we've ever seen, and we keep topping that. But we typically plant 300 to 500 trees every year. Mm-hmm. This year, at this point, we've already put about 550 in the ground. By the end of the year, once we get back into the fall, we'll pick some plantings back up. We think we'll hit 750 to 800 trees.
Which is a lot of trees. You know, Greeley is obviously known for its trees, but that's a huge amount of work and a lot happening. Any ideas what's kind of triggered that?
Well, every year we try to keep up with losses. We lose a number of trees every year to disease or old age or sickness, things like that. Last year was kind of extraordinary in that we lost a huge number of trees. Even homeowners have lost cherries, plums, crab apples. Right. From the freeze event of the fall of 2014, we're still seeing some decline in some of our ornamental trees from that event. So we recognized we didn't want to go into when emerald ash borer arrives into town and we start to lose some ash trees from that. We didn't want to go into that event being in the hole from our tree losses. So we threw some additional funds at tree plantings, and through some of the projects that we're also doing, that's where we are, about 800 trees by the end of the year. So a lot of work.
Now, as far as those trees go, I know a lot of times it's not just one particular kind, lots of variety. What are some of the plants or plants? I guess they're plants, the trees that you guys are putting out there. I know there's a lot of thought that's put into that, obviously location, and we're here at Glenmere today, which has a big variety of trees.
Glenmere's got a huge variety of trees. If you want to come out and check out different trees, unique trees, Glenmere is the park to do that, and please get a hold of us. We'll point you in the right direction as far as what this tree is, what that tree is. But we try to plant a number of variety of trees, all the way from evergreens to canopy trees to ornamental trees. We really have to stress that having a lot of different trees out there is healthier for our urban forest rather than just a lot of honey locust or hackberry. Right. It's kind of the pickle we got into many years ago when ash were a popular tree. Now we have a lot of ash to deal with when the emerald ash borer shows up. Right.
So some significant projects that you guys have coming up. Can you tell us more about those?
Okay, we did receive a significant donation from the Greeley Morning Garden Club and a large grant from the Xcel Energy Foundation through the Colorado Tree Coalition, which has allowed us to plant 50 trees down at Island Grove Park. A large number of those we planted around Avens Village, which is the new all-inclusive playground currently under construction. Yeah. So, some grant opportunities for us. We took advantage of that. And Island Grove got a shot of 50 new trees this year. So those are in the ground, ready for stampede.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for keeping our parks beautiful. And also thanks for helping those neighbors out there. I know that you guys are there to help folks out if they have questions.
You bet. We're super busy right now, but if they'll start calling us and if you have tree questions, we'll go out and happily answer those.
All right. Well, thanks so much. And again, parks are looking wonderful. Keep up the good work. And I guess things will pick back up in the fall again for you.
That'll be great.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again, Shiloh, for being on Inside Greeley. And again, if you want more information about Greeley's forestry and parks and trees, be sure to visit greeleyforestry.org.